Hello. In this session, I'll be explaining about Angular 5 directives. Directives are instructions in the DOM. So here I'll be explaining about the directive ngIf and ngIf-else. It works like a if statement, as the name says. Let's explain that with a small example. So here in my application, you can see there is a text box and a button add user next to that. So when I click on the add user, nothing happens because I didn't hook up any events in the add user. So here I have created an event. When the user click on the add user button, it triggers the event on user created. If I go to the user component, I can implement on user created event. So I'm creating a variable here, user created as false. And when the user clicks on the add user button, I'm returning that the user created is true. And I want to display the output here only if the user is created. I go to my user component.html file. I'm going to output username using string interpolation is created. So I click save. Now you can see that it's saying that is created, but it's not saying the username is created or not because I didn't type in any name. So I typed in new user. It says new user is created because we don't have any condition here. That's the reason it's outputting the value. But I don't want in that way. I want if the user clicks on the add user button, display that new user is created. For that, I need to use a directive. I'll be using the ngIf directive. So I need to use a star, then write ngIf. This is a structural directive. That means this ngIf directive can change the structure of the DOM. So in my component, I have mentioned when the user is created, set the user created value to true. So here my condition is going to be if the user is created, then output the value. I'm going to click save. Here we can't see any text. I type in the name new user, nothing is coming up because we have a condition here now that says ngIf, and that will be set to the boolean variable is created only when I click the add user button. I clicked on add user, it's output the value ng user is created. Let's inspect the element. So I'm going to refresh this. So when we inspect our element, let me make this big. We can see there is a text box here and there is a button which says add user value. And there is a write-up for the ngIf statement, but this element, the paragraph P, is not yet created. So that gets created only dynamically. That's what the ngIf does, is that it changes the structure of the DOM. I added new user And when I click add user, you can see the new paragraph element is inserted in our DOM. This happens only dynamically. It's not hidden anywhere, it just creates whenever the condition gets satisfied. And in some scenarios, we want to use if-else condition. So let's see how we can accomplish that in our Angular 5 application. So when I come to this page, I want to see a message saying that no user is created. I can accomplish that by using ngIf-else condition. So here I'm going to use ngTemplate. This is going to be a placeholder for me to say the message what I want to pass. So I'm saying the placeholder, the ngTemplate, no user, and inside that I'll be displaying the message saying that no user is created. And in the ngIf condition, currently we have ngIf equal to user created. So I'll be writing else over here, else no user. The no user is defined in our ngTemplate. So when I click save, you can see the message no user is created, because that's the else part. Whenever the user created variable value is false, we want to display no user is created. I'm going to type in new user, and clicking the add user is going to change the value of user created to true. New user is created. This is Angular 5 Directive ngIf and ngIf-else. If you like my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.